What if a conversation that happened on an ancient battlefield holds the key to your modern anxiety? This isn't just philosophy. It's a psychological tool, a single profound question given to us by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita that can shrink any problem down to its proper size. Stay with us, and you will leave with a way to find instant peace. Have you ever been trapped in a spiral of your own thoughts? Lying awake, replaying a conversation, worrying about a deadline, agonizing over a decision. That mental battlefield can feel more exhausting than any physical one. You are not alone. In fact, you're in legendary company. On the field of Kurukshetra, the great warrior Arjuna froze. His mind was flooded with what-ifs, doubts, and sorrow. He was overthinking himself into paralysis. His friend, his charioteer, Lord Krishna, didn't dismiss his fears. Instead, he offered a perspective so vast, so timeless, that it cut through the noise of Arjuna's mind. And that same wisdom is our cure for overthinking today. Krishna's teachings are vast, but one verse is a master key for anxiety. In chapter 9, verse 33, he says, Anityam, temporary, impermanent, askam, full of sorrow, not conducive to lasting happiness. Lokam, this world, this experience. Krishna isn't being pessimistic. He is being a brilliant psychologist. He is stating a fundamental law of nature. Everything in the material world is in a constant state of flux. Your thoughts, your feelings, your circumstances, your problems, they are all temporary weather patterns in the sky of your consciousness. The root of our anxiety is that we mistake the weather for the sky. We believe the storm of our thoughts is permanent, that the problem we're facing is solid, real, and everlasting. Krishna invites us to realize we are the sky, vast, unchanging, and silent, merely witnessing the weather. So how do we apply this in the heat of the moment, when the storm is raging? We use what I call the Anitya question. When you feel that familiar tightness in your chest, the spiral beginning, pause and ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Most of the things we lose sleep over, a rude comment, a minor mistake, a fleeting embarrassment, will be utterly forgotten. This question alone can dissolve 90% of our daily anxieties. But Krishna's wisdom is even more profound. It transcends a single lifetime. So, for the deeper worries, the grief, the loss, the existential fears, we ask the ultimate version of the question, will this matter in 5 lifetimes? From the vantage point of the soul, the Atman, which is eternal, almost everything we cling to and suffer over is seen for what it is, a passing scene in a very long journey. This isn't to diminish your pain, but to place it in a context so large that it loses its power to overwhelm you. This is Krishna's gift to Arjuna, the steady intellect, the ability to remain anchored in wisdom while the world of change swirls around you. Now, you might think, that's a beautiful philosophy, but how do I do it? This is where ancient wisdom meets modern science. When you ask the Anitya question, you're consciously engaging your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for executive function, perspective, and long-term thinking. You are literally forcing your brain out of its amygdala-driven fear response, the fight-or-flight mode, and into a state of rational calm. This is neuroplasticity in action, rewiring your brain's anxiety patterns with conscious thought. And we can deepen this with a simple physiological hack, one that Krishna would deeply approve of because it masters the senses: breathwork. Let's try it together. It's called the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Imagine drawing in clarity, like Arjuna listening to Krishna. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Let the wisdom of Anityam settle. Let the perspective sink in. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Release the attachment, the worry, the temporary thought. This breath pattern signals your nervous system that you are safe. It is the physical enactment of letting go. So the next time you find yourself on your own personal Kurukshetra, paralyzed by what-ifs, remember Krishna's words. Anityam asukam lokam. This too shall pass. Use the Anitya question to gain perspective. Use your breath to anchor yourself in the present. Remember who you truly are. Not the passing storm of thoughts, but the silent, vast sky that holds them. Now, I have a call to action for you. A way to make this wisdom stick. First, I want you to pause this video, just for 30 seconds. Think of one thing that's troubling you right now, and silently ask it, will this matter in 5 years? Or 5 lifetimes? Feel the shift. Second, I want to hear from you. Type Shanti in the comments below, which means peace, if this perspective brought you even a moment of calm today. Or share one doubt or worry that you are consciously choosing to surrender with this new tool. Your story will inspire others. And finally, save this video. Bookmark it. Because anxiety doesn't follow a schedule. Save it so you have this tool the next time you need a reminder of your own inner peace. Thank you for watching. Remember, the journey from the battlefield of the mind to the peace of the soul begins with a single question.